Meet Farmer George, the visionary CEO of GOH Farms, where the art of rabbit farming meets passion and innovation. With 6 incredible years of hands-on experience in breeding and caring for these adorable fuzzy friends, George has transformed his love for rabbit into a thriving empire that shines bright in the agricultural scene. GOH Farms is where the magic happens, and George is the mastermind behind it all, pouring his heart and soul into every aspect of the business, from breeding and feeding to marketing and sales. George's dedication and expertise has earned him a reputation as one of the leading rabbit farmers in the region. His commitment to quality, sustainability, and animal welfare has created a loyal customer base and a thriving community of rabbits enthusiasts. Whether it's sharing tips and tricks on social media or hosting farm tours, George is always eager to spread the joy of rabbit farming and inspire the next generation of farmers. With GOH Farms, George is not just growing rabbits, he is cultivating a movement.
Mr. George.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well by God's grace, and you?
I'm also doing good. You have a nice place.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm very happy to be here.
It's nice to have you here too.
Thank you. Thank you. Why rabbit farming?
Rabbit farming?
Yes.
All right. So, actually, rabbit farming actually began with me as a hobby because it was my elder brother who started it, and then I was helping him. But it turned out he wasn't around more often, so I took over, and then I began to love it. And then I actually didn't know much about it while it started because I didn't even know how to eat rabbit. But when I got to know about the health benefits and the other benefits that it could give, that's the fertilizer and then the pesticide from the urine and all, I began to get more interest in the farming aspect of it.
Okay. Okay. So how long have you been doing this?
I think it's been about 6 years now.
6 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Then it means you have experience.
A little bit.
Wow. So what's your approach to breeding rabbits? And do you focus on specific traits or characteristics?
With that, breeding rabbit, that is a tough question, but it's not that difficult. You just need to know what you are doing, whether you are a meat producer, you are a pet producer, or you are actually doing for the fair or something else. I'm a meat producer. So I usually look for fast growing animals. But right from the next box, if I see you are growing fast, you are the one that I pick for my breeding stock. If you are a fast grower without a deformity, you are good to go. Anything else goes into meat. Yeah.
So how do you select breeding stocks? And what's your criteria for choosing these parent stocks?
For me, I only look at fast growing. If you are a fast growing, if you could attain a good weight by, let's say, in 2 months, you are able to achieve from 1.5 to 2 kg, you are a good breeder without a deformity.
So if I may understand, you do your selection around 1 month? Or
not so. I think within 8 weeks to 10 weeks.
8 weeks to 10 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. That's when you select those that are going to be your parent stock.
Yes.
And those that are going out for meat. Because you made us to understand your focus is more on the meat aspect. Okay. So do you have a specific breed you are specialized in, or everything goes so far as it can be a meat?
The thing is, I'm a meat producer, so I have a little bit of every breed here because most of our breeds that we started with were mixed breeds. So mostly you can see I have a lot of New Zealand's around here.
Yeah,
you can see at the back there it's all New Zealand white because New Zealand is the best meat rabbit.
Very true.
So that is what I do more, but I have a little bit of the others. I have chinchilla, I have a bit of silver martin, and when I say New Zealand, I mean I have red and I have black as well.
Wow.
Not just the white.
Okay. So you've got all the 3 types of the New Zealand: the red, black, and the white. Okay. 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 So what's your feeding strategy for your rabbits? Do you use any commercial feed or formulated, or you formulate your own?
Actually, I don't formulate from scratch.
Okay.
So I go with the pre-formulated ones, that the poultry ones, but I customize it to make my own feed. It's in the future that I plan to make my own pellets, as
Okay.
we all know.
You are doing a great job.
Yeah.
In fact, let me commend you for this. Your animals are huge.
Oh,
Are
thank you.
huge.
Thank you.
Guys, so if you want huge rabbits, look no further than GOH Farms. Mr. Farmer George, he has huge rabbits if you want rabbits for meat. If also you want breeding stocks, just call on him. I'll leave his number in the comment section or in the description, and you can reach out to him. Okay, Farmer George, um, what do you do? What's your approach to prevent to disease prevention and management? What's your approach to disease prevention and management?
First of all, you need to keep a tight biosecurity.
Okay.
You don't have to let anyone in just like that.
Okay.
So, if anyone should come in at all, you should make sure they are well disinfected.
Okay.
Yes, as hand washing, disinfecting their feet.
Mm-hmm.
Someone might be coming from their farm. You don't know what disease they have.
They have over
They
there.
just bring it here, and you know how it happens, especially RHDV.
Mm.
Everything is gone. It happened to me before,
Mm.
so I know what happened. So, apart from that as well, with rabbits, prevention is better than cure. Sometimes when the disease occurs, it's almost impossible to cure it. So you make sure you give them their preventive medications right from the onset. Their anti-diarrhea, anti-coxy. Make sure they take their vitamins to help them eat well, and then you're good to go.
Oh, okay.
Good to go.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. So how do you ensure your rabbits are getting the nutrients they need?
With that, you make sure your feed is well mixed.
Okay.
And then you provide them with good amount of hay.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a lot of vitamins and minerals in hay. And then they have a digestible and the non-digestible fiber. The non-digestible fiber is quite very much important for them. So you need to make sure they have a lot of it. That is the hay. The digestible one is the one that we have in the fan. Everyone has, but without hay, I don't think rabbit farming is going to be loving and fun for you.
Okay, so with that being said, how do you source for hay?
Hay, usually I don't have some here, but this place is quite not well developed. So walking around, you can see a bushy area, or in someone's house, you just ask them, and then you either cut them yourself, or if you have someone to cut them for you, that's also fine.
Okay. Wow. So, do you provide supplements or any additives in your rabbit's diet, or do you have anything you use to get that size of meat you are talking about?
Actually, if you want a good weight, I think from the infancy, I don't believe in giving one feed to all the animals.
Okay.
Yes. So at the early stage, they need more protein, more calcium. So you just make sure they have the right amount of that in their feed, as in from birth to about 10 weeks to 3 months. They need much of that.
Okay.
So you make sure you get that right, then they pick up before you switch to a lower one. That's how I do mine.
So let's say I'm a beginner, and I don't know. You see, we always say in rabbit farming that as a rabbit farmer, you need to make sure your bunny rabbits are getting some amount of protein or nutrients for them to develop faster. So what do you do to get that size of weight you talk about, because you focus more on the meat aspect? So how do you ensure to get that size of weight, and what's the size of weight? I think you said 1 point something, or I think what did you say, At what
1.5
age?
to 2 kg.
1.5 to 2 kg
by 10 weeks.
by 10 weeks. So, as a beginner, how do I, what nutrient or protein content do I need in my feed to get that height, to that weight, and how do I do it? What do I give to them?
So I literally mentioned that I go with the poultry feed.
Okay.
As of now, I'm yet to switch to my own formulation,
Sure.
but I go with that. So you see how we make some use one is to 4, 1:5. The more you mix it, the less the protein content.
Okay.
Something like broiler starter has 22% of protein in it already.
Okay.
So you go and mix it with about 4 bags of wheat bran. You reduce it to about 16%.
Oh, okay.
And then there are other things in it. Sometimes we always forget that there are other nutrients in it, the calcium and other stuff, which are also very, very, very crucial in the diet of rabbits as well, especially the status, the young ones. So if you mix it that much just to save cost, you might be saving cost, but it will also take a long time for your rabbits to grow.
Okay.
So you just make sure that you don't mix it too much. It depends. And then just because I'm saying it, someone will say, oh, then let me switch. If you want to switch, please don't do it very rapidly. It's supposed to be slowly. Slowly. Just reduce the amount of wheat bran or the amount of fiber that you are giving to them. Shouldn't be too much.
Oh, okay.
It's very important that there's fiber in it, but it shouldn't be too much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 So, what's your protocol for treating sick or injured rabbits? You have you have some rabbits that are injured or sick, like any of the sicknesses we have in rabbit farming. What is your protocol towards treatment?
First of all, if I realize an animal or a rabbit isn't feeling well, the first thing is to isolate it.
Oh, okay.
So that it doesn't spread. Some of them are very contagious, especially diarrhea, the cocci. So if you see any of them, I just isolate you and then I start treatment.
Oh, okay. Yes. So what are some of the diseases in rabbit farming?
The most
and how do you treat the ones you are going to mention?
Alright. The most common one, as you all know, coccidiosis. Okay. Yeah. So with coccidiosis, we have a couple of anti-cocci medications that we have, the Francos, the Amprocox, and the rest. Okay. So if a rabbit has that, you isolate it and then you start medication with that about 5 days and then they are good to go. Some of them will not be able to drink on their own, so you use the syringe and then you ingest it into their mouth directly. Okay. Then you are good to go.
How about feeding? There are some are there are times where some also are not able to eat. If they are not able to eat, what do you also do?
If they are not
Is it the same approach with the water?
Sometimes if they are not able to eat, they might not be able to drink as well. Okay. So you have to assess the animal, or if you are not good at it, either you get a vet or you get an experienced farmer to help you identify the cause. Because sometimes they are not eating, maybe it's because there's something or the food has just gone bad. It's not because they are actually sick. Maybe the food that you gave to them has gone bad, or there is some kind of debris or dirt in the bowl in which the food is. That's why they are not eating. So you just have to identify it. And sometimes if there is no enough water in their cages, they will not be able to eat.
Okay.
So mostly if they are not able to eat, then it might be some vitamins deficiency. So you either give them a multivitamin to boost their appetite so they can eat, or maybe it's just worms. They give them a dewormer to also take care of it.
So you mentioned of cocci. What other? What else?
We have diarrhea.
Okay.
We have the ear mange, ear canker. We have the mastitis. Mastitis usually happens to the breastfeeding mothers, and they have lumps in their breasts. It's not that common, but it exists a lot. We have the sawhawks, which comes from the mesh that we also use. While they get heavier, it kind of presses their feet. Then we have Have I mentioned EMANG already?
Yeah, you have.
Yes. We have the RHD, the overall RHDV, which comes and destroys your farm. None will be left. So beware of it.
Okay.
It exists a lot. It exists a
Okay.
lot.
So what are some of the signs of this RHDV, so that as we are giving, you are cautioning we that we are watching, my viewers, what are some of the signs by which we can tell that this is RHDV, so we can at least treat them faster when we see them on our farms? And what can we do to prevent those kind of diseases on the farm, like the RHDV you mentioned?
RHDV actually doesn't come with symptoms as other diseases. The only way you know this is RHDV is when the animal dies. So
Wow.
you realize that when it dies, there will be blood from its nose and its mouth. That's when you know this is not a normal disease. And when it happens like that, it starts one by one, everyone starts going. So with that, there is no cure, it's just prevention.
Okay.
So first off, if you know the RAG exists and you want to prevent it, get vaccines. The RHDV vaccine is around, but it's not common. You might search for long, and then it's expensive as well. So most farmers actually don't have it. So, which is why we sought for the biosecurity measure. Just make sure that your farm is clean, no one comes in with the virus, because once it comes, it doesn't end.
Sure.
Yes, doesn't end until everything is finished.
Wow. So can you walk us through your day-to-day activities on the farm? What you do each day?
All right. So on a normal day, a typical farm day at Go Farms, I get here as early as I can. Make sure I refresh them with their water, change their old water, give them a new one.
Okay.
Make sure I check breastfeeding mothers whether they've breastfed all their kids to ensure that none of them is dying. And also, I clean the entire place, make sure everywhere is neat, because next to rabbitry is cleanliness.
Okay. Okay. So how do you manage your rabbitry's infrastructure and equipment?
All right, like I said, next to rabbitry is cleanliness. If
Okay.
you clean your cages very well, you clean your environment very well, everything is good to go, and then they will last. They will last.
What's your strategy for marketing and selling your rabbit and rabbit products?
All right. My strategy for selling rabbits and my rabbit products. Typically, I use social media. We all know that we are in a digital age now.
Yes, very true.
So we can't just sit at one corner and say, oh, market is not coming. They are not buying. What are you going to do? You have to go online and look for markets. Right? So if you are talking about your products online, someone will call you from somewhere that you don't even know. You've not been there. The person hasn't been to your place. But they can contact you and then you supply them with it. And then also make sure you don't only sell live rabbits, because we are creating awareness of the meat. And then for someone to try your meat, it has to be prepared.
Sure.
Okay. If someone hasn't tried a meat before because they don't know, they don't think, or maybe they think it's strange to eat rabbits, you have to introduce them to it. So you make it either a stew, soup, grilled, smoked. Just make sure they try it, and then I promise they always return.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So aside breeding rabbits, what do you do in addition?
I think breeding rabbits. I also sell rabbit products, as in the equipment. I sell these cages, these beautiful cages that we see here. They are all imported from China. So I also have the drinkers, the drinking system, which is the cup and then the nipple type, the tubes, and then the connectors to the buckets and all. We also have pelletizers, chaff cutter, and other farming equipment as well. So do all, just give us a call and then we will serve you right.
Guys, like you heard, he's into anything rabbit, from even if you want pelletizers to pelletize your own feed, the nipple, the tube, the cages, just hit up on Farmer George. I'll be leaving his contact in the description and in the comment section. You pick up his contact, then you just give him a call and he will be happy to serve you right. Thank you. And also, Farmer George, how do you prioritize sustainability and environmental stewardship on your farm?
Okay, all right. So as you can see, there are quite a number of tenants in this house. Then we are all trying to live without any problems or any disturbances. So, like I said, it's all about cleaning the environment. Or I mean, I don't know. When you got, I don't know if you smelled any bad or
No. In fact, guys, you can eat here. You can, you can eat here. So yeah.
yes. So just make sure you clean the place well, you dispose of the droppings, and then make sure the urine is not stuck in one place or stagnant. Just make sure the place is literally good. Because even if it's not good, you yourself, you can't stay, and the rabbits will not also stay.
Yes, very true.
They can't be living in their own field. Yeah. So it's good for you, it's good for everyone, and then everything is okay.
Okay. So do you train? If let's say someone watching says, oh, I'm happy to watch this video and I want to get some classes or some training, do you do that?
Actually, I haven't designed a class or a training session yet, but anyone can feel free. If you want to have a little bit of training, or you want to talk about rabbit farming, how it can help you, you can feel free to contact me as well. And then we can talk about it.
Yes. Okay. What are the challenges you do face as a rabbit farmer, and how do you overcome them?
Challenges. well, in everything there are ups and downs. No, rabbit farming is like every other farming activity is seasonal. So whilst you are producing, and then it's not always that the market comes like that. So how do you buy feed? How do you do this? How do you cater for yourself and other things? You see. So like I said, it's mostly finances. You need to get the finances to pump in before you start to reap the benefits. That is the greatest challenge. Okay. So with that, how do I overcome it? Well, for me, it's because I do other things on the side. I am able to push a little in and out sometimes, yeah. But I would like to say, if you can start small, it's good. Just don't rush into rabbitry. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so someone watching would want to have people around them that would help them in terms of the rabbit farming, where they will be in a group. You see, like an association, where they'll be encouraged, they'll be pushed, they'll be advised, they'll be having fairs and stuff. Is there any association they can join?
For sure. As you can see, I'm a member of RACOG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is the Rabbit Care Association of Ghana.
Okay.
Yes. Now, RACOG is a community, it's a family of rabbit farmers, which helps other rabbit farmers. There are gurus, there are beginners. It comprises of everyone from across Ghana, from the north, the east, the south, and the west. So if you are a member of RACOG, there's no way you fail in rabbit farming. Trust me. We are doing a lot. And also we are running this event, Bunnyfest, on the 29th of November, the Pediatric Junction. Do well to pass by. We are creating awareness. Trust me. Creating awareness is our core mandate. And we know that rabbit farming isn't the conventional farming we know. So we cannot just sit at one corner, like I said. We need to move. We need to make noise. So come around, bring your friends, let's share, and also let's have a dive into the health benefits of rabbit meat as well, because rabbit is the healthiest meat ever produce in the world. That is across the world, in China, in Belgium, everywhere. Rabbit meat is known. So we need to make it known here as well. And that is where we push the market as well. So do well to pass by. And also do well to contact me if you want to join the association. I am the secretary of Rabbit Care Association of Ghana. So please call me and join us.
So how do you breed your rabbit? How do you breed a rabbit? If I'm a beginner, I've called Farmer George. I buy 2 rabbits, a male and a female. How do I breed them? How do I cross them? How is it done?
First of all, you need to make sure they are of the right age.
And what's the age?
Usually for female from 5 to 6 months. Then the male from 6 to 7 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the male usually has to be a bit older
than
the female.
Okay. Okay.
So for me, I take the female to the cage of the male, and then I watch it happen on the spot. I don't leave them there.
Okay.
So sometimes 1 fall is good, but if you can have 2 or 3 falls, you are good to go. And then we know that the gestation period of rabbits are about 29 to 31 days. Yeah. So after that, you make sure you keep records. You don't just breed and leave it and say, oh, when it's about to litter, I'll bring in a box or something. So you write down the date, because in about a month's time, you need to introduce the box into the cage, as in 2 days before the date. Then you see the magic happen.
So you said the gestation period is only a month. So guys, what are you sitting down doing? Just hit him up and he'll be willing to help you out.
Yeah.
If it is rabbits you want, if it is the meat you want to, just call Farmer George. If it is cages, call him. Your nipples, call him. Your tubes, call him. In fact, anything rabbit, just call him and he will help you out. Okay, what are the breeds you have here? I've seen plenty colors.
Yeah.
And what are their names? Some of them, their names.
Alright, so we have the New Zealand white,
Okay.
the New Zealand black, the New Zealand red. We have the chinchilla, we have the checker giant.
Okay.
We have the silver martin, as you can see behind you.
Okay, guys, you see. Wow, very nice.
And then, like I said, we have a few pet rabbits, the lion heads as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if somebody need a pet rabbit, he can also call on you.
Okay. We even have pet cages with the whole package of it. So.
Oh, wow. wow. Okay, Farmer George. I want to start a farm.
All right.
And if I want to start a farm, maybe me myself, I'm a carpenter. Or I'm into construction.
Sure.
How do I construct my cage? What are the required size for the breeding rabbits? And also, that is the male. I think in rabbitry we call them the does. That is for the females. The males also back. What's the required measurement for the does? The required measurement for the backs? Required measurement for the wieners?
All right. So for a normal rabbit that is not breeding or is yet to breed, I think the standard size should be 2 by 2 feet. Okay. That is for the back or the dry doe. That is the doe that has not been bred yet.
Oh, okay.
But for the does that are going to litter, the required measurement, because they are going to have kids around them, should be 2 by 3 feet.
Okay.
Yes, to let them have space with their nest boxes, and also for the kids to also be able to roam around in the cage. Yeah. So I think these are the 2 standard sizes
that you have. Okay. So what advice would you give to someone that just started, or someone that wishes to invest into rabbit farming? What's your advice for such people?
So my advice for everyone who wants to start or is yet to start a rabbit farm, I will let you know that you should start small. No matter how much money you have or whatever you've read or heard online, Just start small and grow with it. Rabbit farming is growing, so you don't just go in big and then you later on realize, oh, the market isn't as you thought it is. Because the market, you are supposed to look for it yourself. It will
Okay.
come to you. So my advice is for you, just start small. No matter how much money you have, start small, and as you are growing, you can pump in the rest. Thank you.
My final question. That was my final question, but I just received this and I need to ask.
Yes.
Okay, is it profitable?
It is profitable, like I said, but you can't sit in one corner and be profitable. That is something I always hammer on. It is very profitable. As you said, I just delivered some to someone. So it's profitable, very profitable. Just like any other business, someone will be profitable and then you will say it's not profitable because you are not out there. So get out there, talk to people, share the meat with your friends and family. Let them get to know it, and then you wouldn't have to make noise anymore. That's all.
Okay, Mama George, thank you,
Thank you very much.
thank you
Thank
for
you
your
so much
time.
too.
Thank you for your time, guys. This is where we'll end our conversation. We have been talking about rabbit farming, and we had with us today a very experienced man in the rabbit farming. We are not done yet. There's going to be a video that will also drop after this particular section. Farmer George will walk us through the farm, tell us about the breeds. We are going to watch them. He's also going to try crossing one for us to have a view of how it is done. We were talking about theory, and surely we need to have the practical aspect of it. So after watching this video, just move to the next video that follows and go watch the farm tour aspect of this conversation. My name is Nana Kofi, and this is Farmhouse, and this is an episode of Farm Talks, having conversation with farmers across the globe, but we're starting from our home Ghana. So kindly stay tuned and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for us to also be encouraged to be bringing you educative content like this. Until next time, as I always say, shalom, peace be unto you. Bye.